If you're not already aware of the final experiment, it was kind of a big deal this past December. That's 2024. 4 flat earthers and 5 globers went to Antarctica together to observe the 24-hour sun. Ever since then, the flat earth community has been in full DEFCON 1 meltdown. At least one flat earther from the trip flipped to the globe side.
Flat Earth will never take over anything. You will, in 5 years, be doing the exact same thing. But you'll have less friends, less family, less money, less hopes and dreams, less truth. That's what comes with time with the Flat Earth.
And brought a huge crowd of flat earthers with him. And the trip even appeared in news headlines around the world.
Internet famous flat earther has gone all the way to Antarctica.
They were 400 miles in.
This flat earther proved himself wrong.
Admits that he was wrong.
This guy spent over $100,000.
The final experiment.
The final experiment.
The final experiment.
That's my best 30-second summary of the deep lore surrounding TFE. But today, I'm here to talk about my TFE poster project. The trip was organized and partly funded by Will Duffy, but the professional photographer on the trip was Dave McKeegan. I took his 360 time-lapse and his sunspot photos and used them to make a panoramic infographic poster. You can download this for free in print quality under a Creative Commons license. Now, from the moment I made this poster, I envisioned having a copy of it autographed by all the TFE crew members. Will Duffy, Dave McKeegan, Jaron Campanella, Austin Whitsitt, Michael Toon, Critical Think, Mark Herman, Lisbeth Acosta, and Jonathan Morandi. This seemed like a wild fancy that was out of reach. But if I was determined enough, I was sure I could get at least a few autographs. Mainly Toon's, Duffy's, and McKeegan's. And maybe Jaron's? See, I kept wrestling with myself. Deep down, I wanted all 9. Then some pieces started falling into place. Toon and Duffy were already on board. On the February 25th TFE Rewind livestream, the TFE crew was taking audience questions, and I got a positive word from Critical Think.
From fellow debunker Peter Markley. He said, I made a TFE poster. I eventually want to print it and have TFE crew autograph it. Is that something you'd be interested in?
Yes, we'd be interested in that.
Jonathan Morandi.
Jonathan, Peter Markley would like to know if you also would be open to signing his poster.
You got it.
Awesome.
Send it to me.
Dave McKeegan. And a day or two later, Jaron and Mark Herman. Whoa! All of a sudden, getting all 9 autographs didn't seem quite so far-fetched. I also had an idea, prompted by a friend named Dan Lagoon, to get not 1 autographed copy, but 2. 1 to keep for myself, and 1 for auctioning to the public. Which sort of shifted this from being a personal novelty item into being a rare collectible with maybe some serious monetary potential. Then I caught a few more lucky breaks and things started to snowball. Toon was going to be in Cape Canaveral this May. So I printed the poster, traveled to meet him, and got the very first autograph using an archival quality pen. Then I also got Will Duffy's autograph.
All right, I'm here with Will Duffy. He is about to sign the poster. All right, here we go. Take that. All done.
And then I got in contact with Austin Whitsitt and Lisbeth, both of whom expressed interest. Which means all 9 players are off that starting square. That's right, as of this moment, I have 2 copies that each have 2 out of 9 TFE autographs, and arrangements have begun for me to send this thing on a world tour through postage to get 6 more. So far, Austin Whitsitt is the only one proving to be difficult. In the end, if his autograph is the only one missing, will it be my loss or his? The whole project will take several months, and when it's done, I don't think I'm overselling this to say it might be a pretty big deal. Maybe even too big of a deal to just sell carelessly on eBay. Oh, and let me give a quick technical side note, since multiple people have wondered, including me and Toon. Why does the Sunspot camera look that way, with an X shape? I took one frame for every hour of McKeegan's time-lapse, and when you average them, it looks like this. The reason is because there are two lines that intersect in 3D space. The mount's rotation axis, which is aligned to celestial south, and the camera lens, which points at the sun. As it rotates around this axis, the lens sweeps out a double cone shape. When shown as an average across time, this shape is sort of transparent, and when we look at it from the side like this, we are looking through the inner volume of the walls of that double cone shape, sort of like a cross section. And voila, it makes an X. Pretty interesting, huh? So, stay tuned for progress updates in the coming months about my autographed TFE poster project. If you're one of the 6 autographers via postage, then I'm probably already coordinating with you or will be soon. And Austin, buddy, make up your mind. Are you in or out? For everyone else, if you think this project is cool but you don't necessarily plan to participate in the auction, don't worry. In addition to offering the base poster design for free, as I mentioned earlier, when I have the autographed version, I'm also hoping to sell clearly marked, high-res digital facsimiles of it. That way, more of you can enjoy the results without owning the exclusive original. TFE was not just cool. It was a moment of true cultural significance that I think deserves to be honored in a lasting work of art. And it seems I'm in a position to help accomplish that. I hope all of you are as excited as I am.